All right, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the DenofTruth. It's your boy Tino. So we are back with another episode of the DenofTruth. Look, first of all, I want to give a shout out to, again, everyone for the ongoing support. Don't forget, if you like this video, share it. Don't forget to subscribe to all of our socials, to all of our streaming services. We appreciate that support. So look, I think over the last 8 months, one of the things that I really wanted to focus on is definitely hip hop entertainment. But I think going on this journey, it made me realize that there are a lot of people out there who not only share a very interesting story, but also have something that and I guess everyone is sort of looking for. Everyone is sort of looking for, I guess, that strength in character, that mental strength, I think everyone just really wants to increase their well-being and really wants to share and really wants to hear stories of people who have come through adversity and have come out of it and have and have done great things and have made a bigger impact on this world. So look, that being said, I got Khoa with us. So Khoa, how you doing?
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Loving life.
Loving life. So look, the reason I got you on the podcast is I was actually speaking to one of my good friends, Marcelo. And, we were talking a lot about personal development. We were talking a lot about personal growth. And then he goes to me, hey, man, Tino, there's this guy that I really want you to hit up. There's this guy I really want you to talk to. Like, this guy, like, exactly what we're talking about. And he has a really interesting story. And then he sent me through your details, and I hit you up. So, look, how was your day, man? How you doing?
Well, beautiful Sydney weather. So, it wasn't raining, so that's a positive. So
I was going to say, look, summer's up.
Yes, summer's up, spring's in. Well, it rained like a couple of days ago, but now it's hopefully in the field, giving water to the much needed area.
Yeah.
Stay away from the city. We've got enough rain.
Yeah, we got enough rain out here. And it's crazy. I was actually reading a story about, I'm not sure if it was country New South Wales or Queensland, that was saying that like particular rural towns actually have no water. Like the rural towns where they're having to train water, and I was like, and you got here, it's like you makes you realize we appreciate what you have over here.
I know, like it gets you, or it gets me frustrated that like we're receiving all this water, but yet I was hoping that rain clouds would cover enough to go to the affected areas. Well,
yeah.
It might have, but I'm not too sure. All I know that is my garden's all nice and green.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, thank God for that. But look, Khoa, so look, just tell us a little bit about yourself. So look, just tell us a little bit about your background and sort of where you grew up and what area are you from?
I'm from Cabramatta, so I'm born and bred Westie.
Yeah.
I guess you can't get the Westie out of me. I've lived in the city and whatnot, but then I always end up winding back in Cabramatta.
Hey.
It's plenty of Vietnamese there, so it's a comfortable place for my parents to be there.
Yeah.
Feels like Vietnam in a sense.
Yeah. John Street on a Saturday. Hey,
game over.
Don't worry about that trip to Vietnam. Just go John Street.
But I gotta tell you this now. I'm a pro at parking, so it doesn't matter.
Hey,
I'll tackle it. I'll find parking.
Shit. Look, if you're listening to this right now and you want a challenge, go to John Street, 1 p.m. on a Saturday, and we'll see how good your parking skills are. But yeah, so look, how was your upbringing, man? How was it like growing up in Cabramatta?
I guess I was just like any other child back in the 90s, you know?
Yeah.
Well, before social media, like, all right, I got my first phone when I was in year 10. That was, I think, 98 or something, a Nokia 3210.
Yeah.
So prior to that, there was no social media. There was video games.
Video games.
I was an avid video gamer. I loved my Nintendo. Super Nintendo 64, just
regular.
Play games. Donkey Kong Country, Killer Instinct, Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Tekken, whatever. But that kept me active. And bike riding. Yeah,
that used to be a big thing. I remember growing up, and like I grew up in Canley Vale, and I remember me, my friends, and the neighbors and people in the street. We used to just go riding around all the way from like Cabramatta all the way to Canley Heights, all the way back down. Yeah, so I definitely dig that.
Yeah, because back then, like we didn't immerse ourselves in front of a tablet or a phone.
Yeah,
You know, it wasn't at the palm of our fingers. We
that's
had
true.
to bike ride to the corner shop to see what's on special.
Yeah, what's good? Like, you just see what's good.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah. So you Kwa, you have a very amazing story about resilience. Most importantly, about overcoming adversity, and most importantly for me, what I got out of it was mental strength,
Yeah.
and how far as a human being you can push your mind. And that's always something I'm trying to do. I feel like it's either you're going through shit, either you've just got it out, you just got out of going through shit, or you're about to get into some shit, right? And people with the right mental attitude are always the people who could come out of it with a different perspective, and also, I guess, a story to tell the world that will impact the world.
Yeah.
So I think if you're comfortable, can you just let us know a little bit about your story? So just from the beginning right to you here on the podcast.
So you got like a spare 2 hours?
Let's go. We got time. You know my podcast going for an hour. These people, they know.
All right, where can I begin? So let's start prior to the present, which is now, right?
Yeah.
I was just like any other kid. I just love having fun. I went to school, whatnot. Did well at school. After school, found a job, worked 9 to 5 or whatnot, and that's where you start to explore in terms of alcohol, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like a getaway. It's a social bonding.
Yeah, most definitely.
Getting drunk, having fun. I don't do that anymore, but before. That was the reason. You're waiting for the weekend, just to have drinks, have a laugh, sing karaoke. But the common denominator was the alcohol. Mm-hmm. That I found that it brought people together, and we're all laughing. So there was no care in the world. We're just at that moment having a laugh. But right, so that was for like a good, I'd say probably a good 10 years or so, just after high school finishing or whatnot. And then there was this one time, so this is where I went to a party in the city for a birthday party. Mm-hmm. I knew there was, I knew alcohol would be there. I didn't have to worry about it because it was on the tab. So all right, it's a perfect reason to just drink. And when I used to drink to black out.
Oh yeah.
To the point where you get, I don't mean to get black out, but there's times where you just keep drinking. You don't realize, but then sometimes it's too late. You wake up, where am I? And then you hear funny stories or your friends and all that stuff, right? Oh, you did this, you did that. We all had, you vomited.
Yeah.
We're all laughing. All right, roll on the next day. But on this particular night, it was a bit too much, I guess. Like, well, I assumed it was just a normal night. I mean, not a normal night, like my regular routine of getting smashed, drinking heaps of stuff, and waking up and, tell funny stories.
Yeah.
But in this case, it was roughly three weeks later I woke up. I found out, well, at that moment I just woke up, but then I found out that I was in an induced coma. It was basically 3 weeks from the party I went to. And I woke up in hospital and I saw my parents. I saw my mum and brother. Mm-hmm. And I guess they were ready to tell me the news that I've lost my legs.
Yeah.
I didn't realize anything because when you get amputated, you you still have your phantom sensation. So I still feel I had my limbs because it's a true story. As soon as I woke up, I looked at them and I said, could you remove my shoes? Oh, I still felt I had shoes. I felt I had shoes in bed. That's why I asked them to remove my shoes and socks. But I guess they didn't know what to say. Like, so they had to tell me in a polite way that I've lost my legs. But I was all the drugs that was given to me, obviously because I was in a severe accident. It was still in me. So it made me feel relaxed. I actually accepted it straight away. You know, I go, oh, okay, no, I lost my legs and that's it. I think that kind of surprised them and my friends too. People who came to see me, because I guess people's regular reaction would be to be there for the victim. Yeah. Right? To be ready for them, like, for me to ball out or whatever, to have that support. But I guess I threw a curveball where I was like, no, I lost my legs. All right, done. Yeah. But I guess that's where the drugs kind of helped me. It gave me an illusion that wasn't real. Yeah, yeah. Case in point, I thought I was still in high school. And I also thought I was in Panama. And that all my friends and family flew over to Panama to come see me. Wow. And I kept thanking them. I kept saying, oh, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for flying over to see me. I thought I was in a Panama hospital, because prior to that I was over in South America just sightseeing, being a tourist. And I thought I was in high school. And what else that was surreal? A really good one. I asked the doctor to get permission to go home. I said, hey, excuse me, doctor, can I go home? He said, no, you can't go home. I go, no, I can. I remember I got out of bed and went to the taxi. And I went home for a couple of hours and I came back. Yeah, no, I did go home. He goes, no, like, he's probably looking at me bewildered. Again, no, you can't. But in my head, I did. I went home. I went home for a couple of hours and I came back. I caught a taxi. Couple days later, this is when reality hit. I was still in ICU, so I was in ICU for at least a week. The nurses were outside and the bed was raised. Yeah. So I was still hooked up to all these catheters and that, but I didn't realize, because I was still in my own world. But I wanted to use the bathroom. Bear in mind that I still had a catheter, so I didn't need to go to the bathroom, but I didn't know any of that. So I wanted to go to the bathroom. I go, yeah, I'm going to go to the bathroom. So I stood up on the side of the bed. I shuffled to the side. There was a section where the bar wasn't up. So I went to the side, and the bed was raised. It was for the nurses. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to the toilet. As soon as I got off the bed, I was on the ground. And the nurses ran into me, and they started to question, like, what are you doing? And I was like, I wanted you to use the bathroom, but they replied, but you can't. That was a realization, because I was on the ground now. I was looking up at the ceiling. I couldn't move. That was the realization that I did lose my legs. Yeah. So before I accepted it, like, oh, I lost my legs, but reality was when I fell onto the ground, that was when I knew, seriously, I can't walk. Mm-hmm. So, and I guess that's when the drugs kind of worn off, and it hit me hard. It did hit me hard, but it gave me time to reflect, because I was in ICU by myself and all that. But so I was very apologetic to to all my family and friends, like, sorry, oh, thank you. I kept thanking them. But when I fell and they brought me back up, I was like, yeah, I can't do this now. I can't walk. I can't. How am I gonna do what I do? Like, how am I gonna drive a car? How am I gonna bike ride? There was all these questions that popped out in my head, but I guess me, prior to that, I was a positive person. No, I was laughing. I'm always laughing, always cracking jokes. Making cheerful, creating a happy environment. So I didn't lose that.
Yeah.
That was the main thing. I didn't lose that at the accident, and that's what got me through it, because I did accept it quickly. Typically, you wouldn't question me if I was grumpy right now. If I was in a bad mood.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like, I lost my legs. Like, he's got an excuse, but I didn't choose that. Why hold myself back from doing what I can do, what is possible? Yes, I lost my legs, but I can do more stuff than ever now. I hit the bottom of the barrel. That was my lowest point. That was my lowest point in life. And if you're on the bottom, the only way from there is up now.
Mm-hmm.
And how quickly I did that was crucial to now me being here talking to you.
Yeah.
I could take my sweet ass time to recover and realize that I have all this opportunity. Life in general. We'll just wait for that to go.
Yeah, right. Just a police car. You already know what time it is. We're in Surrey Hills.
Welcome to Sydney.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Bike. Yeah. So I had every reason to take my sweet ass time to recover, but I didn't choose that. I know life wasn't gonna wait for me, so you have to take action. I just gotta recover, so I accepted quickly, and I found out that I was involved in a high-speed accident. So,
and how long was the period between you doing all of this and you finding out? Like, when did you actually find out that what happened?
I actually found out probably the next day, 2 days after.
Okay.
2 days after I woke up. I actually woke up on Boxing Day. So I guess that was a present for my friends and family.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 weeks in induced coma, and woke up on the 26th of December 2012. But I found out. Yeah, I found out probably a day later that I was involved in a high-speed accident. I was the passenger. Unfortunately, the front passenger died, and the driver, my mate, he suffered severe head injuries. He's got brain damage now.
Wow.
Yeah. So when was that? I think when I woke up, there was still, he had swelling and all that. So
Yeah.
So they were reducing that, but then to a point, it's already been suffered.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess I needed to forgive. I don't know what you would do if you were in that situation. Like, would you resent that person for?
I think for me personally, and one thing that's pretty much the next question I wanted to ask you was that I think for a lot of us personally, they may hear this story and it's hard for me to say because I've never been in that situation, but for someone to forgive someone else that may have been responsible for that situation, that takes a lot of courage. That takes a lot of self-esteem. That takes a lot of, I guess, love for yourself for you to do that. Because I guess, if you aren't able to forgive people when they do you wrong, or if you aren't able to forgive people at all, you're always going to be haunted by whatever that person is. That person's always going to live rent-free in your head. Moving on and forgiving and accepting the scenario, it sets you free. You're the one who's free. But I think I can't say because I've never been in that situation, but I know it would be very hard for me to forgive. Just based on my character, I'm the type of person, and it's a big fault of mine, but I hold grudges. Like, I know who in year 6 did what and said what to me to this day. It's a big fault of mine, but it'll definitely be hard for me to forgive. But for you in saying that, I know through watching your videos and following you said there were three real big things that help you get through this period.
Yeah.
Do you mind if you just explain to us and just break down what those things were?
Okay, so I've mentioned it. One was to accept quickly, and the second one was to forgive, but not just forgive. You have to forgive easily too, because you can forgive, but then you can still hold that grudge when you forgive. But if you forgive easily, you're not holding on to anything anymore.
Yeah,
it's gone. You have to accept it. So you accept quickly. Accept the situation. Like, I'm now legless. I accept that now. I'm not gonna dwell on the past. I'm not gonna go, what if I didn't jump in a car? What if I didn't drink? What if I didn't go to that party? Should I have a drink? Could I have went to a hotel? Whatever. A lot of past tenses. Should have, could have, would have. But you're just holding yourself back. If you keep bringing yourself back to that day. So you got to accept the present now, and that's how I accepted it when I was lying in the hospital. I go, I lost my legs, but that didn't mean that I wasn't, that it didn't mean that it's the end of the world. It just means that now there's other opportunities that I've got to learn again. Might be an orthodox method of doing stuff, but if it can get me from A to B, or I can still do it my way. So I accepted it. I accepted my situation. The first way I accepted it was I looked for legs. I jumped on an iPad and started searching for legs on the internet. Because, I'm going to be taller.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am taller.
Yeah.
Bonus.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of positive stuff. Look, how I see it as, you have to concentrate on the good stuff in life, on the positive stuff in life. Yes, there are negatives. Without negatives, what's a positive? You can't distinguish, like sad, angry, happy.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't. There's always has to be an opposing thing to it, like with everything, positive, negative, happy, sad, or whatnot. But you could always concentrate. You could always focus more of your energy. You don't want to waste all your energy on the negatives. That's how I see it as. Yeah. Then you're not moving. See, if case in point, if I focus on all the what if I didn't do this, didn't do that, then I wouldn't be here. I'll probably be holed up in my home in a wheelchair, hating life. Why did life throw me this? Like, I could be very pitiful. Yeah. But I choose not to be that. I accepted my situation, and that's what got me here, to be who I am today. And then my second one was forgive easily. Again, like, everyone's different, but you have to forgive, because you can't have a chip on your shoulder, as you would say, or like a living rent free that person, because it's only affecting yourself. They're not doing anything. They're not telling you to hate them or whatever. You're telling yourself that. If you let go of that, burden, and you can forgive. Even if it's the hardest thing to forgive, talk to him. You'll be much more relaxed. You'll be at calm. Well, that's how I see it as. And the third one is obviously being fit. Being fit. I'll say, if I wasn't fit prior, I don't think I'll be here. Because
What do you mean by that?
Being active.
Yeah.
So I used to bike ride. We used to go mountain bike riding every weekend or something. It was a hobby because just to keep fit, challenge ourselves and go to the gym, pump some iron. That's my way of keeping fit. Also physical appearance. I wanted to be strong. If I didn't do that and I only drank, I don't think I'll be here.
Yeah.
Because the main reason why I trained was because I knew my lifestyle it involved drinking, and I don't want to. It's not positive and negative, Yeah. I wanted to be fit, but then I'll have a drink or two. But in this case, I'll have a drink or 10.
Yeah. The difference. Yeah.
There's a big difference, which you shouldn't do. It's all right to have a drink or two. Have fun, but there's always a limit where all right, stop. You have to control yourself. But being fit, keeping active is
Number one.
Accept quickly, forgive easily, be physically active. And there's a fourth one which I haven't expressed more was, what was it? It was explore opportunities. There's other opportunities get created. Endless possibilities. Explore endless possibilities. As I've been in this situation. I've got all these possibilities now of like I drive now.
Mm-hmm. Drive a nice car too, man. What do you drive, man? Tell the people. Don't be humble. Don't be humble.
All right, 2016 Audi S3. It's got slightly mods and it did a 12.1 quarter mile, and I like speed.
Yeah, don't be humble, man.
It's pretty ironic because I was in a high-speed accident too.
Hey, such is life. Such is life.
Like, again, I accepted my situation, but it doesn't stop me from doing my passion. I love my cars.
And look, man, one thing that I love about you is that, as I said, I think for a lot of people, whether it be in your situation or it be in situations just in life, like it's very easy to give up. Like it's very easy for you just to sit in bed and just like watch movies and just be depressed 100%. And like not do anything about it. But shit, like whether anyone likes it or not, life goes on. Whether it's with us or not with us. A lot of the demons and a lot of the battles we face are always internally rather than externally. But a lot of the things that we're imagining are things that in reality that the world does not care for, or in reality, the world is already going on without us, And even just watching your videos, one thing that I like that you always say is that everything is exactly how you make it. Whatever situation that you're in, it's exactly what you make it for, whether it be good or whether it be bad, And I think that's really amazing. And what I like about you also is talking about getting fit. I know that you are very, very active within the gym society and within being the gym. So how did you sort of get into becoming an entrepreneur and, starting up a gym for yourself?
Okay, then so after I got discharged from hospital and all that, I decided to get back into the gym. I needed to get fit. I was 45 kilos when I woke up. So
wow, 45 kilos. Wow.
I was really skinny. I lost all that weight. To me, I looked normal, but when I looked in the mirror, I was like, whoa, I'm a stick figure.
Yeah.
I got to put some muscle back into it. So I started training at the park. I was still self-conscious.
Yeah.
I was still self-conscious about people judging me. But I'll tell you a story prior to the gym, but it was this one time when I didn't want to go out because of what other people would think of me.
Mm-hmm.
I was still in my wheelchair, so I was still doing rehab and all that. I didn't have my legs yet, but especially in Cabramatta, you got a lot of Asian folks, and people judge. Well,
Yeah.
I assume people judge. And then I hardly wanted to go out. That's why I went to the park to train there. But sometimes I need to go out, you know, to have a feed or whatnot.
Yeah.
Consciously, I felt people were looking at me like with their parents. Hey, look, don't look at him, or they're wondering, what's going on with this? Yeah, I felt like they were judging me with disgust, but that's what I felt. There was one time when it was just a little kid, little children. You know, they're unfiltered. Kids are very unfiltered.
Kids are ruthless.
Yeah,
Kids are ruthless.
And so I was in my wheelchair in Cabramatta, and then I just came up and to me, what happened? And I was like, I was in a car accident, and then you see the parent, sorry, you know.
Yeah.
Don't be sorry. It's okay. He wants to ask a question, so I just tell him I was in a car accident. Don't drink and drive, or you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I love you. Yeah. And then just looked at me. But that was also a realization. That was like, why should I care about what I assume what other people are thinking? When this little kid comes up to me and asks me that, like, that was like a breaking point. I was like, wow, that's so good. Like, why should I care what other people think now?
Yeah.
I was locked up in my mind saying that I'll embarrass people, I'll embarrass my family. You know, people would go, oh, look at that. I was wearing a silicone liner because I've got a lot of scarring on my leg.
Yeah.
I was too shy to show that. But then I realized I don't give a stuff what other people think.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't think for other people. Just look after yourself. Take care of yourself. Don't worry about the judgment of other people. Just do you.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a lot of critics, but just do you. You know, if you're gonna put people's thoughts in your head, renting it, you know, rent free in your head, then that's gonna stop you. What's in your head that's gonna stop you? That's what I thought. That's what I thought people were judging me on, but they might. Who knows? But I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
If you judge me, I'm just gonna flash my legs.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no shame.
Yeah.
And that from there, once I started getting my legs, actually I didn't get my legs yet. When the gym opened, I started to get a membership at the gym, and I rolled in the gym. It inspired people. Just people seeing a guy with no legs in the gym, you know, working out. Oh, what's the excuse? You know, I'm still pumping iron. I had my brother helping me and all that. But it just made people change their perspective, like, because you don't. We're a small bunch. Well, in Australia, there is a lot of amputees or people with disability, but I guess we're all spread out. And when you see one, like, wow, you know, you get inspired. But then that's all you do. You get inspired. But when you see me working out, you go, wow, he's really doing something to get back his life or taking care of his life, and it gives that motivation for someone who's training. You know, what's my excuse? Why should I do like a half-assed rep when this guy's got more problems, but he's
going hard?
Yeah, he's going hard. He's going hard at it. Yeah. In saying that, don't think what other people think. Just be you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then. All right, now going back to the
gym. So starting the gym up. Yeah, so you started going back to the gym.
Yeah, started going back to the gym. So I had the opportunity to purchase a gym, and then me, my brother, and my other business partner, we decided, hey, let's go open a gym and run ourselves, and which we did. It's close to home too. Mm-hmm. And just running a gym, not being a member. It's a whole different perspective, like how you run things, like because now you got to take care of equipment, you got to take care of hygiene, a lot of stuff, you know, and you wanna build up your members. How do you do that? Promotion, social media, a lot of stuff involved, but it's my passion. That's why it's been almost a good 3 years now since we've been running it.
And it's crazy that how you were able to turn all these different events and still have the time and still have the passion to find a passion of yours and turn that into a business and still be happy. You know what I mean? And that's why I always say people like you, you're more like people like you, but people like, I would say me too, because I would say I'm a winner. But like people like you are like the winners in life. And why I say that is because you don't let any situation break you.
No.
Right? You don't let any situation break you. Once you're done with that situation, you're on to the next thing and you just keep it moving. Yeah. You don't look back, you just keep looking forward. And, you know, and most successful people, like, you know, business owners that I've met have the exact same mentality as you, as in they really don't care what other people think. They don't ever look back, and everything is always moving forward and looking for ways to not only empower themselves, but empower the people around you, you know? And, you know, once I found that, you know, because I didn't know we had so many mutual friends. We were talking about this, but once I found that you also own the gym, I was like, so what does this man not do? I was like, what else do you not do? You know what I mean? But yeah, and how is it? How's it been sort of owning a business and being a business owner? Is that something that you've always wanted to do?
It was not something that I always wanted to do, but then because I had a lot of free time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I had a lot of free time. You know what? Let's invest in a gym after my payout and all that. Let's invest in something where it could earn an income, so I'll be comfortable. I don't have to stress about anything, and it was something that I love to do.
Yeah.
And a gym was a logical choice. Yeah, 100%. And I never look back because it's a passion, so it doesn't feel like work. And how we run it, it's like it's a social thing.
Yeah.
So we create a community where people are welcome. It's not like I don't know, averages. Maybe you don't really get to know the owners or the staff aren't interactive. But whereas my one, you know, we say go out, have a talk to the members, have a laugh, you know, spot them, show them the equipment, create the atmosphere where they feel welcome, and especially with the cleanliness of what we instill in our workers and ourselves. It just makes people appreciate it's like it's their home.
Their home, yeah.
And that's what you want to do.
I mean, the gym is such a personal thing, man. I mean, you're there 5 days a week, sometimes for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
The people you meet there, like, how many friends have you met just at the gym? You don't know these people for anything. Yeah. And then eventually, after a while, you go 10 times, you're looking at this guy, he's looking at you, you don't know how to say hi. Then eventually, you need some help. It's like, hey, what's your name? And then you end up, becoming friends.
Like, can you give me a spot and then whatnot? That's how it ticks. Mm-hmm. That's how you start it off. And that's where we get our staff, you know, to socialise, and then if a member sees talking to this staff, and then they're talking to this person, then it kind of connects like a freeway. Oh yeah, meet this person. Oh, you might know each other. Whatever. It's a little network. Yeah. A little bubble network right there, and everyone feels very, very comfortable. Especially like we don't have any. How would you say, like eggheads, you know, beef boys or whatever. No, everyone's down at their place doing their own thing, but helping each other too. So we don't give that environment where it's intimidating.
Yeah. And I guess as a business owner, what are some of the lessons that you learned very early, or some of the mistakes that you may have made early?
Let's see. Some of the mistakes would be to make sure you're on top of things with staff and all that. Like, you make sure you got to have the right team to run your business. If they don't feel the passion, then people can see it. Members, you know, if you see if if you see a staff always grumpy or always that negative vibe, it'll spread out throughout the gym.
It's contagious.
Yeah, it is contagious, but you want to be positive. Positivity is contagious even more. So that's why we have a laugh, have a laugh, instill in that surrounding. It's a safe environment. So that's one of the learning curves, just to create that atmosphere. A good thing would be parking. Parking is parking is like for any business or for a gym in general, because some people don't like to go round and round circles. Like what we did here, we had to find parking. Right?
We're in the middle of the city. We're in Surrey Hills. Every time we come to the podcast, we're driving around to find parking. That's what it's talking about. Any guest or anyone who's been here would know what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a really positive thing. The location with parking.
Yeah.
If I had another gym and I didn't think about that would have been an issue. Like issue for myself to go to the gym or members, but where I'm situated, parking is not an issue at all because it's free parking and there's abundant of
parking. I mean, can you give a quick shout out to your gym?
Oh yeah, it's Plus Fitness at Warwick Farm.
Shout out to people from Plus Fitness, man.
Peace.
But look, Khoa, I want to thank you so much for coming onto the DenofTruth. I really appreciate your story, especially a lot of the things that I've been following for you and even speaking to you. You really inspired me in regards to ensuring that to make no excuses. Yeah, just to never make no excuses and to follow what you love. Because you are definitely a winner of life, man, and I need some of this energy in my life. So
yeah, because I'm also a motivational speaker too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I love to spread my story to empower people if they feel like they hit rock bottom. That's all it is. You're on the bottom. The only way is up now. So using my experience, my journey, I tend to motivate people, which is my goal, just to give them that hope feeling. It's not the end of the world. It's never the end of the world.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
I needed that too right now. God damn. It's never the end of the world, people. Make sure it's never the end of the world. But look, thank you very much. We'll wrap it up. Thank you for everyone who's watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I'm going to put Khoa's socials below the video. So make sure you guys follow him. Make sure you guys follow Plus Fitness, Warwick Farm. I'll put everything down there just down below there in the info box. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Cheers.
All right, thank you.